campus of Ashland Blazer High School for this My Town baseball matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and the Russell Red Devils. We'll be back in just a moment with the lineups here on My Town TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court is driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia, I am your 24/7 commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of Ashland Tomcat baseball, where we've got a MyTown matchup here on campus of Ashland Blazer between the Tomcats and the Russell Red Devils. Start with the starting lineup for the visiting Red Devils. Leading off, second baseman Gunnar Hignite. Batting second is shortstop Lane Paxton. Batting third, left fielder Dawson Wada. Batting fourth and doing the pitching, Keone Anchetta. Batting fifth, and playing third, Jacob Tolliver. Batting sixth, the catcher Griffin Fisher. Batting seventh will be the first baseman Jaden Frazier. Batting eighth, right fielder Caden Criswell. Batting ninth, center fielder Grayson Kaiser. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show with the Ashland Tomcat lineup here on MyTown TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, and we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health, next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
Welcome back to Ashland Blazer High School. We're preparing for a My Town matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and the Russell Red Devils. I'm Brian Hall, joined by Noah Rhodes. Noah, thank you for joining me. In the Ashland Credit Union pregame show, we're going to go over the Tomcat lineup. Leading off, catcher Brady Marucci. Batting second, center fielder L.J. Murphy. Batting third will be pitcher Zane Ingram. Batting fourth, second baseman Asher Moore. Batting fifth will be first baseman Chandler Kaiser. Batting sixth, the DH, Nolan Russell. He'll be DHing for the shortstop Brennan Ward. Batting seventh, right fielder Matt Dillon. Batting eighth, third baseman Connor Flowers. And batting ninth will be left fielder Chase Morrison. Ashland comes in coached by Shane Marucci with a 26-4 record. Been pretty good so far.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of the best Tomcat seasons I've seen in my lifetime. The best starting record since about, I believe Tyler Rowland said 2013 yesterday. It's the hottest Cat's been in a long time, and hope they can keep it going today.
Absolutely. We're going to take our last break here. We'll be back with the first pitch here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court has driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball, where we've got a MyTown matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and the Russell Red Devils. I'm Brian Hall, joined by Noah Rhodes. Starting pitcher for the Tomcats will be Zane Ingram, making his 4th start of the year, 1-0 record and a 3.32 ERA. But I think all the talk, Noah, has been not about pitching, about the catcher.
Absolutely. Brady Marucci coming into the game, 14 home runs on the season. That leads the state. As well as that, he's top 3 in slugging percentage. Kid absolutely rakes. We're looking to see some pop tonight.
Yeah. He's a chip off the old block. His dad did the same thing back in the day out at Boyd County. That field, that even large field out there couldn't hold Coach Marucci. So we preparing for the first pitch here. Gunnar Hignite, the second baseman for Russell, will stand in. Behind the plate, our umpire is Jeff Atkins. On the bases is Davey Anderson. So veteran crew, been around. Good night for baseball. Got trying to watch the flag out there, Noah, and see which way it's going, because we do got a pretty good wind.
You can hear it howling outside.
Yeah.
Had to shut a couple windows here in the press box. Getting a little chilly inside.
Yeah. Kind of blowing across left to right. As Ingram will complete his warm-up tosses. Set the defense for the Tomcats. Morrison in left, Murphy in center, Dillon in right. Flowers at third, Ward at shortstop, Moore at second, Kaiser at first, Marucci behind the plate, and Ingram on the mound. And we're ready for the first pitch. Ingram gets his sign from the windup. First pitch ball.
A little ahead of schedule tonight. First pitch scheduled for 6 o'clock, but here we are, 5:58. First pitch. Like to see the boys moving quick.
Yeah. And grounded towards Ward at shortstop. Over to first. And 2 pitches to get the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the Russell shortstop, freshman Lane Paxson. Paxson 367 on the year. First pitch down. By comparison to Marucci's 14 home runs, Russell's team has hit 3.
Oh.
As strike 1 on the outside corner there. Same spot, strike 2.
One thing I like about these Tomcat pitchers, Ingram, Murphy, you name them, these guys work quick. They get onto the mound, they find their spot, and they deliver a pitch. These guys waste no time.
Down ball 2, you're exactly right. I mean, Russell, by comparison, is a little bit of a slower process, but I'm the same way. I like a guy that works quick, and here's a big hop towards third. Fielded by Flowers, over to first, 2 down. That will bring up left fielder Dawson Wada. Wada hitting an even 400 on the year. 11 for 11 in stolen bases as well. 21 RBIs. As Noah said, Ingram ready to go. A little bit outside, ball one. The wind. Outside corner, strike one. That'll run it to 1-1 here. Fouled along the right side. Strike two. Ingram only 6 innings on the year, but looks like a much more experienced guy up there ready to pitch.
Yeah, early on in the season, Ingram, I believe during his second start against Huntington High, felt some issues on the mound. Took some time off, rehabbed, just worked on playing at shortstop, getting the ball through. But Ingram's committed to Shawnee State to play baseball. He will be more than likely a pitcher at Shawnee State.
Yeah. College level, you never get enough pitching, and that rolls over into never getting enough athletes, which Ingram appears to be a pretty good athlete as well.
Quite the athlete. 6'4" frame, is very slender at shortstop, has a lot of range, gets balls that many guys can't. Rocket arm.
And the full count. That is lined into right field, and that will fall in for the first hit of the game. As Dawson Wada will be on here with 2 outs. That will bring up the opposing pitcher, Keone Anchetta.
Batting for the Red Devils, the pitcher, number 15, Anchetta.
First pitch by Anchetta for a strike.
Ingram's ready to go. Anchetta wasn't even in the box yet. And there's strike two. The 0-2. And that's down for ball one. Russell fans not happy with early strike zone, sounds like, no.
Not at all. But one thing about Jeff Atkins, he's consistent. He'll call the outside corner, he'll call the inside corner. Just got to adapt.
Well, you got a senior catcher back there, too. Makes a big difference with a lot of experience.
Yeah, knows how to frame it.
2-2. Anchetta gets his sign from the dugout. A little bit down. Ingram thought he got him, but that will run it full here. So Wada will be off with the pitch. The 3-2. Swung, foul tip into the mitt for a strikeout, and that's how we'll end the top of the first. One left on, no runs for the Red Devils. Tomcats coming to bat. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.com.
And welcome back here to MyTown TV. I'm Noah Rhodes here with my guy Brian Hall. We'll see the Tomcats come up to the plate this inning. We'll lead off with the catcher Marushi. Senior backstop is hitting a tad over 400 on the season. With the state, of course, we said a state-leading 14 home runs, looking to get on and possibly put one over the wall and knock it out of the ball, round them all. Then we'll see the center fielder, L.J. Murphy. I know that the center fielder Senior center fielder bats a hair over 300 at 305, followed up by the typical shortstop, but today he's on the mound, Zane Ingram. He bats at a tick below 300, 287. Then we'll see the freshman Asher Moore, second baseman. He'll clean it up, assuming Tomcats can get there. On the mound for the Red Devils, it's number 15, Keone Anchetta.
Anchetta comes in, Noah, with a 4-2 record at 2.91 ERA. He's making his 8th start of the season. We'll set the defense for you, Noah, here. In left field, you got Dawson Wada. Center field, Grayson Kaiser. Right field, Caden Criswell. Third base, Jacob Tolliver. Lane Paxson at shortstop. Gunnar Hignite at second. Jaden Frazier at first. Griffin Fisher behind the plate. And as you said, Keone Anchetta on the mound.
Anchetta finishes his warm-up. Well, now he's finished his warm-up.
You know, a pair of 20-win teams here, Noah, as we're getting closer to the postseason. Kind of fill each other out in case there's a region tournament matchup between these two.
Tomcats, the catcher, number 3, Brady Marushi.
Here comes Marushi to the plate. The ever-dangerous bat, looking to lead off for Tomcats, give him something to cheer about in the dugout, something for the fans to cheer about. Marushi comes into the season batting .463 with 38 hits on 82 at-bats, as well as being walked an accumulative 43 times between being walked intentionally or on 4 balls or been hit by a pitch.
Not to mention got walked with the bases loaded this week
intentionally. That is something you only see when there's true fear from the opposing coach. Marushi fouls one off to the right side. Count moves to 0-1. Now Marushi, he's quite the hard out. Bats almost 500 and only been struck out 8 times on the season. And when you're having 82 at-bats, that is quite impressive. Only striking out a 10th of your time while having the power threat Marushi does. Anchetta, the kick, delivers inside to Marushi. Count evens up at 1-1.
You know, even with the 14 home runs, though, I think that 8 strikeouts might be the most impressive stat on his stat line.
Absolutely. When you can just get a guy who can get in the box and battle, foul pitches off, and then eventually find one he can get, just makes it really difficult for a pitcher. Shot back up the middle from Marushi. That'll be good for a single. Ran onto by Kaiser. He'll throw it in. Not before Marushi crosses on for the first hit of the game for the Tomcats.
Now batting for your Tomcats.
Outstanding piece of hitting there by Marushi.
Murphy.
Hit the ball where it was pitched, back up the box.
On the run for the Tomcats will be number 26, Dawson Morris. Curtis run for the catcher. And at the plate for Tomcats will be number 1, L.J. Murphy. The senior center fielder bats at .305 this season, 29 hits and 95 at-bats. He's been walked an accumulative 27 times and has a team-leading 2 triples. Anchetta checks the runner.
Now, you've seen the Tomcats way more than me this year, Noah. Would you call Murphy the ace of the pitching staff, too?
I would say this season for sure.
Yeah.
Murphy's been the ace, just constantly gets thrown the hardest battles.
Mm-hmm.
And he emerges victorious. Murphy squares the bunt, pulls it back. Count will be 0-1. Morris gets a lead at first base. Murphy steps in. Anchetta gets the sign. Gets into the windup. Delivers to the plate. Outside corner for strike 1.
As you mentioned in the top half of the first, Jeff Atkins, he's consistently calling that outside edge for both sides here.
Absolutely, and as a hitter, you got to get ready to, if something comes to the outside, got to be able to slap the opposite way.
Absolutely.
Once again on the outside corner. Count moves to 1-2 now on Murphy. Got to protect. 2 strikes. Wouldn't be surprised if Marushi puts on some kind of motion here for Morris, try to break up any double play. Morris gets a
little larger lead this time. A little larger
lead than usual. Anchetta notices. Picks. But not in time. Shane Murphy telling Morris to perhaps produce his lead a little bit. Receives a sign from his catcher. Back again to first base. Still not in time. Morris is a great multi-sport athlete for the Tomcats. Had some great goals in the soccer season. Played very well for the basketball team. And here he is for the baseball Tomcats. Running the bases. Gets some time in left field as well. Murphy slaps one into left field. Wada makes a read on it. Doesn't make the catch, actually. Falls out of the glove.
That wind played.
Wind did play a big factor in that when you saw the ball just continually cutting toward the left. And Wada perhaps underestimated the power of the wind there, and Mother Nature made him pay.
Coach Tim Rice is wanting an explanation as to whether or not he had that long enough for it to be a catch. I don't think he's going to win this argument, but he's going to have the conversation either way.
Chris told me this on Monday, or he said it on the air, that he's seen a lot of coaches in their time come out and talk to the umpires, but no coach has ever been able to sweet talk an umpire and changing their mind.
It doesn't happen often.
And Anderson firm on his call. So we'll see the Tomcat pitcher step into the box as Zane Ingram. On the season, Ingram bats .287 on 94 at-bats and has 27 hits to his name and has 26 RBIs. That'll be good for third on the Tomcats this season.
I'm not sure what the official score will call that. I'm calling it an error.
Yeah, I believe it'd be good for back to hit the glove of Wada.
But like we talked about, that wind kind of played with it, but now it's died down for a moment.
First pitch misses upstairs by Anchetta. The count moves to 0-1 or 1-0. Ingram squares the bunt. Morris caught in the middle of some crossfire. Advances to third base on a throw that was behind him. Heads up base running by Morris there as Ingram couldn't pull the bunt away in time. Count moves to 1-1. And now we can expect to see perhaps some motion from the center fielder Murphy on first base. Try and get two guys in score position for the dangerous bat of Ingram. Murphy stays. Ball misses outside, moves 2-1. And, we've talked about the power of Brady Marucci. Obviously, leads the state in home runs. But Tomcats as a whole have 20 home runs on the season. Ingram is responsible for 2 of those home runs. He hit his first 2 career home runs down at Myrtle Beach. First career one was a grand slam, actually. Just talk about an emotion for that.
Well, absolutely. Russell appears to be at double play depth. They're going to concede the run to try to get 2 here on a ground ball up the middle.
And Chad delivers to the plate. Outside corner for strike 2.
Probably a good pitch to put Murphy in motion now.
Yeah. 2 strikes, gotta assume that the runner will be in motion. And Jetta steps off. Ooh.
Wind gust.
Murphy goes. Ground ball shot at third base. Past the glove of...
That would be Tolliver.
Jacob Tolliver. Murphy slides into third, heads up. Head first, and so does Ingram at second base. He'll be on for Tomcats. Scored Dawson Morris on that one.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the second baseman.
Nice base running by Ingram there.
Absolutely saw that he had the ability to stretch it into 2, and he went for it. And that'll bring up Tomcat freshman second baseman, number 35, Asher Moore. Moore also has 2 home runs on this season, batting .310 for Tomcats. He is the second in team batting average. On 100 at-bats this season, he's got 31 hits and has walked 11 times on the year. Now, the lineup that the Tomcats are rolling out today has 2 freshman middle infielders, both Asher Moore at second and Brendan Ward at shortstop. And it's good to know that even though the Tomcats have some great seniors this season, that they have some youth that comes with it as well. That'll be able to carry on the Tomcat tradition the next season, as that first pitch was right down the middle for strike 1.
You're absolutely right, Coach Marushi's, enjoying a great season, but building a program all at the same time.
Absolutely. And Cheddar delivers the 0-1. Right down the middle again for strike 2. Sent the other way on the ground. That'll score Murphy. Ingram headed home. And Ingram will make it in standing up. 2 more on the board for Tomcats. That'll be a 2 RBI single for the freshman Asher Moore.
Now batting for your Tomcats.
A seeing eye singles. Sometimes you're better lucky than good, no?
Absolutely.
Kaiser.
And this will bring up sophomore first baseman number 24, Chandler Kaiser. Kaiser bats .278 on the season for the Tomcats. 20 hits on 72 at-bats this year. And has been walked 19 times. Kaiser also has a home run on the season.
Big kid.
Absolutely. Moore with a healthy lead at first base. Kaiser squares the bunt. Fouls it off toward the Tomcat dugout. One thing about Marushi, he has the power bats. He's got guys that can hit the ball hard and hit it far, but he loves to have the ability to have the guys lay a bunt down.
When you get that mix of power and small ball, that's a tough thing. Then sometimes the bunt's what you got to do to get through the postseason.
Absolutely. And Shedda checks the runner at first once again, just a tad bit behind. Kaiser takes strike 2. A little lower in the zone, but once again with Jeff Atkins, got to learn just to see ball, hit ball. Kaiser steps in 0-2, and Chetta gets a sign. Moore a large lead at first base. Ball in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Fisher. And the count moves to 1-2.
Still nobody out, no.
No out for the Red Devils this inning. Inside Kaiser, count moves even now to 2-2. Now, if you look at Kaiser's feet, he's right there on the white line. He crowds up on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful moving out on the inside corner because it might clip the corner for a strike call, and don't want that with 2 strikes. Kaiser fouls it back into the chain link fence behind home plate. Count stays at 2-2. Kaiser looking for a sign from Coach Marushi. Steps in. Count at 2-2. Quick pick back to first base. Won't get more. Moore once again getting his 2.5 step lead. He's ready to get going on a ball that gets through the infield. Kaiser skies up a fly ball to the third baseman, who will record the first out of the inning for the Red Devils.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the designated hitter, number 20, Nolan Russell.
That'll bring up the Tomcats' designated hitter, number 20, Nolan Russell. Russell, a sophomore, or a junior this season, has just a small clip of 29 at-bats a season. Bats about 379. Russell has been like a recent daily pencil-in for Coach Shane Marucci after proving himself at a weekend down in East Jessamine. Russell been one of the hottest bats on the Tomcats as of late. Let's see if he can keep it up. Steps out of the box. Wipes off his hands. And is ready to go. And Chetta checks his runner. Ball misses low and outside for the first ball. Count moves to 1-0. And now you've watched a lot more Russell baseball than I have this season. Tell me about this Russell team as a whole. I saw them whenever they played the Tomcats early on in the year, but a lot can change in about 30 games of baseball.
Yeah, sitting at 20-7, that's pretty solid start to the season. 4-2 in the district, of course, having their problems with the team down in Raceland, but overall, they've got a good mix of seniors and underclassmen.
Russell chops one down the third baseline, foul. Count moves to 1-2. Speaking of that team down in Ramland, Tomcats will be here tomorrow night taking on the Raceland Rams at 6 o'clock.
Is that here?
It will be here at Alumni Field. In the first matchup for the Tomcats, they did lose in heartbreaking fashion 4-0 to the Rams after a rather poor first inning, but shut them out for the rest of the game. Just couldn't get anything going with the bats. Looking for a little bit of revenge tomorrow night. That'll be the final home game for the Tomcats this season. Moore takes off for second. Throw misses the shortstop. Count moves to 2-2, and Moore has successfully stolen his 4th base on the season, making him 4 for 5 on the year.
I'll be next door tomorrow night for a pretty good softball matchup, Ashland and Round County.
Count runs full now for Russell.
When I pulled in, I was watching Jen Delaney take batting practice, and
that's always
they had to put a guy behind the fence.
She's got incredible power.
Well, just a great athlete.
Absolutely. Another one of those great multi-sport athletes from Ashland. Russell rung up on the outside corner looking for strike 3 for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Tomcat senior right fielder, number 7, Matt Dillon.
Right fielder, number 7, Matt Dillon.
Dillon on the year, batting .143, 10 hits on 70 at-bats. Dillon also tends to draw a lot of walks, though, 19 walks in the season. Seems also to be a pesky out. Dillon wants time. Looks to Coach Marucci one more time. Steps into the box, ready to hit. And Chedler was the first pitch of the at-bat. Shot back up the middle. Play made by
Lane Paxton.
Lane Paxton makes a throw to Jaden Frazier for a third out of the inning. But not before the Tomcats plate 3 runs. And look to.
We'll move on to the top of the second. We'll be back here on MyTown TV in just a minute.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball, where after one complete, the Tomcats have a 3-0 lead on top of the Russell Red Devils. Due up in the top of the second for the Devils will be third baseman Jacob Tolliver, Griffin Fisher the catcher, and Jaden Frazier the first baseman to face Ingram, who allowed only one base runner in the top of the first. First pitch swing fouled off to the right side by Tolliver, 0-1. The Tomcats sent 7 to the plate in the first inning to get 3 runs. Outside ball 1. Low 1-1. Down ball 2. And the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Ward up with it on a big hop over to first. And that'll be the first out here in the top half of the second.
Now batting for the Red Devils, number 1, Fisher.
Hit pretty well there, but Ward got a nice hop there at the last second. That'll bring up the catcher, Griffin Fisher. Squares the bunt. Gets it up. Kaiser
lets it go.
He let it go, I believe. That will be a foul ball. I didn't think he touched it, but a little late motion from the umpire, so I wanted to make sure.
Might have been a smart move by Kaiser. Maybe he couldn't make the play, but ball rolls foul anyway, so he's rewarded with another chance to make a fielding opportunity.
And popped up. Kaiser's calling this one. Wynn's playing with it again, but he'll make the play at first base for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Red Devils, the first baseman, number 23, Frazier.
That'll bring Jaden Frazier to the plate. Jaden hit .292 on the year. 1 home run, a grand slam last week. First pitch up, ball 1. And that'll even the count at 1.
I think one of the things that makes Ingram so great as a pitcher, even a small sample size, having an ERA of roughly 3, I mean, he is incredibly lengthy. So from his delivery to his
tough hop there for Moore. That will get a base runner for Russell, and exactly what you're talking about there. You know, when you get a guy with that kind of length and athleticism, the ball kind of looks like it's closer to you when it leaves his hand. Now we'll bring up Caden Criswell, the right fielder. Also hit his first home run of the season last week. Outside ball 1. One on, 2 outs. Top half of inning number 2. Outside corner, strike 1.
If you look at the positioning of Ingram on the mound, he stands just about as far as you can to the hitter's right side of the mound as you possibly can. Roughly half his foot off the rubber as a whole.
1 and 2 on the swing and miss. Yeah, you're exactly right. And a lot of pitchers, whether they're left or right-handed, either way, that's just their preference. You know, some have a superstition. Some's ball moved a little different.
Frazier takes off.
And that'll be a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that was where we'll end the bottom or top half of inning number 2. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughters.
And we're back here on MyTown TV. Coverage of 16th Region Baseball with a MyTown matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and Russell Red Devils. Thank our sponsors, Big Sandy Superstore and Clark's Pump and Shop. Due up for Ashland will be Flowers, Morrison, and the top lower Marucci. Now here's Noah Rhodes with the play-by-play.
Yep, as Brian said, we'll lead off the inning with the sophomore third baseman, Connor Flowers. Flowers this season is batting .286 for the Tomcats with 22 hits and 77 at-bats, including 19 walks go along with it as well.
Baseman, number 13, Connor Flowers.
His .286 clip will be good for 5th on Tomcats. So when you can have a guy that can bat your 8-hole and get on base roughly 3/10 of the time, it serves you very well to get these guys in the lower part of the order, to get guys on for the leadoff guy, Brady Marucci, guy who's prone to bring a lot of runs home with one swing of the bat. Flowers settles in. Anchetta has his sign relayed by his catcher, Fisher. And the bottom of the second inning is underway. For the first pitch called for an outside strike. Similar to Ingram, Anchetta also stands on the very far right side of the rubber. Once again, might just be pitch movement, could just be superstition, but seems to be very common. Anchetta misses a little further outside. Count moves to 1-1. Flowers this season has been a singles machine for the Tomcats, and his 22 hits, only one of them has been for extra bases. That would be a double that he's hit at some point. But Flowers is also a great pitcher for the Tomcats, working the 4 to 5 slot in the rotation of starters for Shane Marucci as he swings through the second strike of the at-bat.
Good location there.
Good location, just a tad bit outside for Anchetta. Flowers started out the season very hot. Hit close to a 500 clip the first 3 games, but had some struggles in the middle of the season, as some hitters will end up having, but hopefully he can resurge and find his bat again for the postseason run for the Tomcats. Flowers has to battle off a great off-speed pitch by Anchetta, hit right back to him, and records the 1-3 putout for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up sophomore outfielder for the Tomcats, number 4, Chase Morrison.
For your Tomcats, the left fielder, number 4, Chase Morrison.
Morrison batting a rather low 127 on the season. However, he has been walked a total of 35 times this season for the Tomcats, as well as 17 hit by pitches, and that'll definitely lead the Tomcats. Next closest only being 11. Morrison is what some would consider a ball magnet when he gets inside the box.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, a lot of these Tomcats are way up on the plate, almost out of the batter's box.
Swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Tomcats this season have been hit by pitch 66 times. I'm not sure what the numbers are on that in the state, but 66 seems like an awful lot through just about 30 games. Morrison chops one to third base. That'll be Tolliver who can make the play for the second out of the inning. And now the lineup will roll over for the Tomcats, and it'll bring up the leadoff hitter,
the catcher,
the ever-dangerous number 3, Brady Marucci. Like we said, Marucci, state lead in home runs, big power bat, but if he can get one down in the gap, he's shown off the wheels, 10 doubles in the season included, and also 1 triple. Brady shows that sometimes the big backstop can also turn on the jets and get moving. Marucci gets that bat waggle going, and Chetta delivers. Can't quite find the inside corner. Be 1-0 now. Fisher relays the sign. And Chetta comes set. Off-speed pitch, Marucci hit hard to second baseman. That'll be Hignite, who can put him away for the third out of the inning. Tomcats, no hits, went 3 up, 3 down, and we will be right back for a top third inning here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball. MyTown matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and the Russell Red Devils. We are through 2 complete. Tomcats leading 3-0. Due up this inning for the Red Devils will be center fielder Grayson Kaiser, second baseman Gunnar Hignite, and shortstop Lane Paxton. As Marucci comes in at the ready to go here after making the last out.
Ingram will finish up his warm-up here. Tomcats sent it down to second base.
You know, Ingram, he shows a really good curveball in warm-ups there, but he really hasn't used – he's spotted his fastball more than using any off-speed pitches so far. As Grayson Kaiser steps in. And that's slapped over first base for a leadoff single here for center fielder Grayson Kaiser.
Ingram comes set quick, but Kaiser came in the box ready to hit. Found the first pitch from one he liked and slapped it into right field for leadoff base hit.
Yeah, that was an excellent piece of hitting. Kind of hit it where it was pitched. Didn't try to do too much. That will bring up Gunnar Hignite, the second baseman. He grounded out to short in the first. He'll square to bunt. Gets it down. Pretty good one. Tough play, and Ingram tried to throw it before he had it there.
Couldn't get a glove to it all the way. Couldn't quite get a firm grasp of the ball. And
I, again, am not the official scorer. I'm going to call it a hit. Would have been an outstanding play if Ingram would have made it. So that will bring up Lane Paxton. 2 on, no outs for the Devils here. Paxton grounded to third in the first inning. He'll square to bunt as well. Bunts through it for strike 1.
Marucci was looking for a snap throw down to first base, but bobbled the ball on his transfer and didn't want to risk any error, so just ate it and gave it back to Ingram.
Yep, a lot of catchers are taught to throw behind runners with a missed bunt. So And Paxton will square again, and he gets it down. This time Ingram will field it. Toss to Kaiser at first for the 1-3 put out, but that will move the runners up to second and third.
And now that'll bring up the Red Devil left fielder, number 8, Dawson Wada, with 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. It's a prime opportunity for Russell to start clawing their way back into this game. Down 3 runs here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Wada singled in the first, was stranded. Ingram back to the windup. That's fouled along the right side for strike 1. And the 0-1. Down for ball 1. Russell really needs to not squander this opportunity here. Foul back, 1-2.
Now we don't see any Tomcat infielders playing in.
Just a bit high there, 2-2. Yeah, with the 3-0 lead, you know, Flowers is even with the bag at third. But everybody else in normal position, and that's called strike 3. Big strikeout for Ingram there. That will bring up the pitcher, Keone Anchetta. Anchetta struck out to end the first inning. Ingram one out away from getting out of this. Back from the wind. Outside corner, strike 1.
And if you can see him very well, Marushi is also setting up outside. I think he's also playing into Jeff Atkins' rather wide strike zone.
Oh, yeah. And again, swung through, 0-2. Up and away, ball 1. Wouldn't call that a waste pitch, but a good idea by Marushi and Ingram there to go up and away. The 1-2. Swung through, strike 3. Ingram gets out of it, and we're going to stay at 3-0 through 2.5. Tomcats coming back up. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball. Tomcats lead the Red Devils 3-0. We go to the bottom of the third. As always, want to thank our sponsors, Big Sandy's Superstore and Clark's Pump and Shop, for everything they do for us to bring these local sports to you. And I'm going to turn it back over to Noah Rhodes with the play-by-play.
As Anchetta finishes up his warm-up, we will see the Tomcats 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up this inning, starting with the center fielder, L.J. Murphy. Trying to think of what Murphy did in the first inning.
He reached on the error in left field.
He reached on the
Leading off for your Tomcats,
sliced
the
fly ball
fielder,
to left
number
field.
1,
Wind ate it.
L.J. Murphy.
Murphy hits a tad bit over 300 on the season. As well as that, he's also a threat to steal bases. Steals at an 80% clip. 8 stolen bases on 10 attempts. He'll settle in for the first pitch of his at-bat. Misses low and inside to move it to 1-0. Another thing about Murphy, Murphy's also, as we said, or as me and Brian were talking about in intermission, Murphy is probably the ace for the Tomcats this season. Has been called on when the moments matter most, made the most of his opportunities. As he watches the second pitch of the at-bat, a tad bit low. Murphy, as a pitcher for the Tomcats, has an ERA of just above 1 at 1.04, has 7 games started and 6 wins, and also 2 saves in 9 appearances, and has recorded 81 strikeouts on the season. And on his senior night, Friday night, against Montgomery County, he recorded his 200th career strikeout. Murphy takes ball 3 up and away. 3-0, got to assume that has to be on an absolute tee for Murphy to even consider taking a hack at this one. He'll watch ball 4. 4 straight balls there for Manchetta, and Murphy will be on first base, and that'll bring up Tomcat pitcher number 2, Zane Ingram.
For your Tomcats, the pitcher, number 2, Zane Ingram.
Ingram singled and scored in the first inning.
Murphy gets his lead. Manchetta picks off to no avail. No avail there. Ingram stays in the box, locked and loaded, ready to swing. Murphy inches closer and closer towards second base. First pitch called strike on the inside corner to Ingram. Be 0-1. Ingram this season, in addition to his 2 home runs, also has recorded 6 doubles and has also shown off his ability to steal bags, also at an 8 of 10 clip. Shoots it back up the middle. 6, 4, 3 double play for the Red Devils. Great work there by the Red Devil middle infield.
The second baseman, number 35,
to be
Asher
quick and efficient
Moore.
with their transfer. And a great throw by Hignite to Frazier to record the double play. And that'll bring up Tomcat second baseman Asher Moore.
Freshman Lane Paxton has really settled in at shortstop for Russell this season.
And that is very nice for the Russell Red Devil program to have such an integral position of the infield, be manned by someone who's so young and has time to grow even more as a player, as Moore takes ball 1 off the plate. Moore skies that one up out of play behind the Red Devil dugout. Moore not necessarily as walk-inducing as other Tomcats, only 11 walks on the season and his 100 recorded at-bats. He has been quick to swing, but when you're batting .310, you can't help but swing the bat when you know you're putting the ball in play an awful lot. As Moore takes ball 2 downstairs, be 2-1 now. 2 outs here in the inning for the Tomcats, looking to perhaps start a little something with 2 outs here. Get a couple guys on, bring a few home, and boost their already comfortable 3-0 lead. Moore will take strike 2 now. And for most teams, a 3-0 lead wouldn't be very comfortable but for the Tomcats, a team ERA of 2.7 means that with 3 runs, they'll more than likely end up winning the game because their pitching staff has just been so good at shutting down opposing teams' bats. Manchetta comes set. He'll kick, he'll fire the 2-2. Misses inside, count runs full now. That breaking ball had some nice sweep to it, but just couldn't clip the inside corner. And Moore, we'll see a full count with 2 outs here. Manchetta toes the rubber. Has a sign relayed by Fisher. And here comes the full count pitch. Shot down the third base line, fair for Moore. He'll be on with a single, and Waddle will throw it into his cutoff man.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the
And that'll be
first
good.
baseman, number 24,
For the first
Chandler
Tomcat hit
Kaiser.
on the inning. And that'll bring up sophomore first baseman Chandler Kaiser. Kaiser, similar to Marucci in some circumstances, he's a bigger frame, but he can also hustle and leg out some extra bases. 7 doubles on the season for Kaiser. On his 20 hits, he is very, very capable of getting an extra base hit. 8 of his 20 this season have been for extra bases. Kaiser takes the first pitch. Way out of play on the right field side. Putting him down 0-1 now. Looks to Coach Marucci for perhaps a little hitting advice, maybe a sign. Marucci, left-handed bat back in his time, maybe knows a thing or two about standing in the left-handed batter's box and putting charge into a ball. Kaiser takes the 0-1 pitch on the outside corner, and he will move the count to 1-1 now, just a tad bit outside for Manchetta there. Fouls that one off behind the catcher. Count moves to 1-2 now. Moore on first base for Tomcats gets his lead. Bowed back behind the press box by Kaiser. Count remains 1-2. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Manchetta comes set. Kaiser a slow roll work to the 3rd baseman Tolliver. Tolliver whips it across diamond for the 3rd out of the inning. Tomcats had 1 hit, 1 runner left on base that inning, and scored and played at 0 that inning. When we come back, it'll be the top of the 4th inning, and the Red Devils will look to get on the board and fight back into a game here with the Ashland Tomcats, right here on MyTown TV.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball.
3rd baseman, Tolliver.
Ingram preparing to start his 4th inning of work here for the Tomcats as 3rd baseman Jacob Tolliver grounded out 6-3 his first time up. Ingram ready with the pitch. Curveball off the outside for ball 1.
Now, I've been watching Ingram pretty intently here. Now, I think that's the first breaking ball I've seen from Ingram.
It hadn't been many if it wasn't. So. And that's line down the first baseline. Fair is the call. Tolliver will turn and hold at first. And Red Devils have a leadoff base runner here in the 4th.
Now batting for the Red Devils, the catcher, number 1, Fisher.
That will bring Griffin Fisher, who popped out to the first baseman last time.
And already you can see Ingram on the mound, waiting.
Don't be surprised if Coach Rice doesn't play a little more small ball, but He likes to bunt and run in these situations. That's high. I know inside for ball one. In there for strike one. 1-1. Quick throw.
Quick throw.
And gets away from Kaiser. And Tolliver will move up to second base.
Tomcat right fielder Matt Dillon there to back up the air throw by Ingram and get it in to prevent any more extra base from Tolliver. Ingram tried to be quick with his pickoff motion. Kaiser may have lost it in the sun or perhaps wasn't necessarily all the way ready.
You know, the throw kind of led him into the base runner there a little bit, and that's a tough spot as we got timeout at the plate. 1-1 to Fisher. Tolliver now out at second base. Grounded foul down the third baseline. Ingram ahead 1-2 now.
And as you can see on the sun starting to set, you can see the long shadows casted by Red Devil third base coach light poles and pitchers and Ingram. These lights should be kicking on here soon. Count moves 2-2 for Fisher.
Nice job by Marucci there not to let Tolliver move up. That's grounded to third. Flowers up with it. Cross to Kaiser at first for the first out. As he looks Tolliver back. 5-3 put out there.
Now batting for the Red Devils, the first baseman, number 23, Frazier.
That will bring Jaden Frazier to the plate. Jaden reached on an error in the second inning. Nice pitch from Ingram, strike one. The 0-1. Tolliver off second. And that's grounded down the third baseline. Wave is on for Tolliver, and he will score standing up as that's a RBI single for Jaden Frazier to get the Red Devils on the board.
Now batting for the Red Devils, number 2, the right fielder, Criswell.
That will bring Caden Criswell to the plate. Struck out last time. Up and away, ball one. As you mentioned, Ingram had some arm trouble earlier in the year. So this is most extended start as strike one.
Yeah, only 603rd innings on the year for Ingram.
Yeah, so you may be looking at a little bit of fatigue starting to set in here, Noah. And that's lined to left field. That's down for another single. Frazier will move up to second. And Russell's got something going here. One run already in. Runners now at first and second with one out. That will bring center fielder Grayson Kaiser to the plate.
Now batting for the Red Devils.
He's 1 for 1.
Fielder, number 10, Kaiser.
And grounded, and that could be 2.
4, 3, once
there
again.
There it is. And now Ashland, turnabout's fair play there as Ashland turns the double play to get themselves out of trouble there, but Russell does get one after 3.5. Ashland 3, Russell 1. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for Pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball. MyTown matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and Russell Red Devils, and Brian Hall joined by Noah Rhodes. Russell finally puts a dent in the scoreboard as we've got a 3-1 game as Keone Anchetta prepares to start his 4th inning of work. Due up for Ashland will be Russell, Dillon, and Flowers. And I'll turn it over to Noah Rhodes with the play-by-play.
Anchetta finishing up with warm-up here. He will see the Tomcat designated hitter, junior Nolan Russell. In his first inning, Russell was rung up looking on a strike that was on the outside corner.
Nolan Russell.
Russell this season, as I said, one of the hottest bats for the Tomcats as of late. Bats .379 in about roughly 30 at-bats now, and has 11 hits to show for it, including one that cleared the fence and a triple to go along with that as well. Also been walked 5 times this season. He'll stand in waiting for his first pitch of the bottom of the 4th inning, and he'll send it back the other way for a backside single. Russell round first. Wada throws it in to his cutoff man, and Russell will lead off the inning with a first pitch hit
number 7,
for
Matt Dillon
himself, and that'll bring up Tomcat senior right fielder Matt Dillon.
Nice approach there by Nolan Russell, hitting the pitch where it was. As you said earlier, both pitchers working that outside corner and just hit it where it's pitched.
Absolutely. Dillon, his first at-bat, grounded out to the Russell shortstop. Dillon wants time here. Step out, take a swing. Step back into it. Russell will get his lead at first. And Anchetta will look at him. Anchetta switches sides of the rubber here. I've noticed he's now moved from the far right of the batter's side of the mound to the far left, as Dillon fouls the first pitch back on the right field side. A unique adjustment, to say the least. I've not seen something like that. Ingram continually works from that right side of the rubber. Anchetta has switched from one side to the complete opposite. Maybe it's a strategy he has, maybe handedness of hitter, or just a preference from the stretch. A snap throw from Fisher to Frazier, but not in time. Russell will make it back safely to first base. Count moves to 1-1 for Dillon. Anchetta shakes at the catcher. He'll fire the 1-1. Fouled away by Matt Dillon into the backstop. Count moves now to 1-2. Dillon falls behind. Dillon gets a sign from Marucci. Readjusts his batting gloves and steps into the box. No outs here for the Tomcats in the bottom of the 4th inning, as Russell led off the inning with a seeing eye single on the backside. Dillon rolls one down the third baseline foul. Anchetta checks Russell. Dillon swings through the upstairs fastball for strike 3, and that'll bring up sophomore third baseman number 13 Connor Flowers for the Tomcats.
Number 13, the third baseman, Connor Flowers.
Flowers grounded back to the pitcher last time.
Flowers has been walked 19 times this season. A perfect 1-to-1 ratio for his strikeouts, both at 19 on the season. Flowers Awaits the delivery from Anchetta. A pickoff move by Keone Anchetta. Picked by Frazier out of the dirt. Not in time to get Russell out. Flowers steps in. Anchetta misses low and away with the first pitch of the at-bat. Falls a tad bit behind here at 1-0. Russell, middle infielder's playing very close to the second base, looking to roll another double play here. Might see a little bit of base running action here from Russell in order to try and break up any sort of double play. Flowers will take strike one, low in the zone. Count runs even 1-1 now. And giving Anchetta his flowers, he also is working rather quick through this game. Fisher thinks about a snap throw down to first, but he won't. He'll hold it. Give it back to his pitcher. Count moves to 1-2 as that ball missed low and away. And Flowers will step in. Russell will get a lead. Another pickoff move by Anchetta. Not in time as Russell dives back into first base. Misses once again. Low and away there. Count moves now to 3-1. Perhaps a take sign here is given to Flowers, just in order to maybe see if Russell will give Tomcats another base runner. But once again, has to be one of those pitches that Flowers knows he can handle well. Just shoot something through to avoid any double play, and that'll be ball 4 for Anchetta.
Now batting for your Tomcats.
And the Russell will call for a mound visit.
Number 4, Chase Morrison.
As Chase Morrison steps up to the plate for the Tomcats. And remind me of the name of Russell's head coach again.
Tim Rice.
Tim Rice will come out and speak to Anchetta for a little bit, maybe just to try and ease the nerves here. 2 runners on, only 1 out. Just tell him to continually pitch the glove, just, pitch by pitch. Work something on the ground here. Because the last thing you want to do is walk a guy like Morrison and load the bases for Marucci. And although we've seen Marucci be walked with the bases loaded with no place to put him, you have to assume the Red Devils will have to come at him. And he's shown what he can do when pitchers choose to come at him. Once again, a state leading 14 home runs from Marucci, but at the plate now is Tomcat left fielder Chase Morrison. Morrison, a very pesky out, 35 walks drawn on the season as a whole, which is good for second on the Tomcats behind only Brady Marucci. Morrison awaits the 0-0. Russell, first baseman, Frazier playing on the grass. Anticipation of a bunt here, maybe. Some small ball here by Coach Shane Marucci as that ball misses down the zone. Moving the count to 1-0. Morrison receives a sign, steps into the box. Anchetta receives his call from his catcher, Fisher. Gives him the nod of yes. He'll come to the plate with the 1-0. Morrison shot back up the middle. 6-4. Throw gets by Frazier. It'll be into the dugout. Dead ball. Morrison will take second base. Russell will come across the plate to score. The Tomcats will score 1 right there. The Red Devils will get the out at second base for the second out of the inning on base runner Connor Flowers. But Morrison will take second on the dead ball, and that'll bring up the Tomcat backstop, number 3, Brady Marucci.
My guess is with a base open, they're going to put him on here.
You'd have to assume so.
Oh, yeah.
Now batting for your Tomcats.
Coach Rice.
The catcher,
give Jeff
number
Atkins
3, Brady
the 4.
Marucci.
We'll give Jeff Atkins the 4, and Marucci will happily take his. I wouldn't
batting for
assume
your
happily,
Tomcats.
but Marucci will
The center
for
fielder,
the grace of the game,
number 1,
will take his first base.
LJ Murphy.
And will head to the dugout to put on his gear as Dawson Morris will come in to pitch run for him. Or I believe it's courtesy run since Murphy will stay in the game. But that'll bring up Tomcat center fielder LJ Murphy. Murphy this season has 9 extra base hits, those 2 triples that I mentioned, which leads the Tomcats, and 7 doubles.
0 for 2 on the day. Did reach on an error.
Not Murphy. Murphy wants time here. Just a little more time to think it over, and
got a loose ball on the field.
Ball. Looks like it came from the Russell bullpen where we have some action going on. I can't quite tell who is out there. I believe it looks like number 18. That would be Hayden McGowan if I'm not mistaken. But Murphy stands in the box. The 0-0 for Manchetta. Swung on. A hearty cut there by Murphy. Moves to 0-1 now. Looks for a sign. Steps into the box. 2 runners on here. No one being held on here necessarily. The Red Devils just looking for the put out. Morris has a sizable lead. Manchetta will step off. Runners get their leads. Manchetta looks toward his catcher. Count 0-1 here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tomcats have played a 1 run so far. Looking for more here with 2 runners on. Murphy will take strike 2 now. 0-2. Coach Shane Marucci tell Murphy's got to protect, got to look to put a bat on anything that comes close. With 2 runners on, do not want to strand them in a situation like this. Only up 3 runs. Just need a little more insurance to feel better about it. Murphy calls time once again. Truly owning his box here. Taking his time. Making sure he's ready to hit. Murphy chops one at Frazier. A nasty hop. He'll make the play, and he'll slide into the bag for the 3rd out of the inning. Your Tomcats plate 1, but leave 2 on base in the bottom of the 4th inning. When we come back, it'll be the top of the 5th, where Ingram looks to continue his rather stellar performance so far. For the Red Devils, it will be the top of the order, the 1, 2, 3. Gunnar Ignite when we come back here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball. MyTown matchup between the Ashland Tomcats, the Russell Red Devils, as we move to the top of the 5th here. Tomcats on top 4-1. But Russell coming with the top of the order here, Gunnar Hignite, Lane Paxson, and Dawson Wada. As Ingram prepares to start his 5th inning of work.
For the Red Devils, the second baseman, number 6, Hignite.
Brings up the Red Devil leadoff hitter, Gunnar Hignite. I know Hignite also a multiple sport athlete for the Red Devils, played soccer this season.
Very good soccer player.
Very good.
Good athlete, Gunnar. Up and away, ball 1. Gunnar 1 for 2 on the night. A 1-0. Up, ball 2. 3-0. As we mentioned earlier, no, an extended outing for Ingram, so some fatigue may start to be an issue for him. But I know Coach Marushi's wanting to extend him out, preparing for the postseason.
Absolutely, as that'll be 4 straight there to Hignite and Marushi may look to
now batting for the Red
his
Devils,
guys in the dugout and see
number 13,
if they may need to get someone up and moving in order to relieve Ingram here.
Lane Paxton steps in. Paxton 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. And we saw last inning, Ingram threw one away down the first baseline. Nearly does again. Kaiser saved him there. That pitch in there, strike one. You know, he's losing the strike zone here and there. Those we talked about could be signs of fatigue, but velocity's still good.
Absolutely. Ingram sits at around high 80s number, can touch 90 if he's really emotionally charged here. And here we go. Oh, they'll say Moore did not step on the bag at second base, but he did make the throw down to Kaiser at first base to record 1 out at least for the Tomcats.
So we'll call that a 6-4-3 put out.
Yep. Very weird hop there toward Ward at shortstop, but Moore able to back up his freshman middle infield partner and make a great throw to Kaiser at first base. Kind of off balance, coming down from midair. And Ingram will throw strike 1 to Wada on the inside corner.
Wada 1 for 2, single and a strikeout tonight. And foul along the right side, 0-2. A lot of room in left center field and down the left field line for Wada here.
Little outfield shift by the Tomcats, expecting Wada to slap the ball away. Wada will shoot it up the middle. Murphy coming in on it. Dives. Won't make the play, however. And Wada will reach safely for a single.
That wind killed that one, though.
It did. Murphy,
now batting for the Red Devils,
almost made a spectacular play in center field, but just came up a tad bit short on the ball. And that'll bring up the Red Devil pitcher, Keone Anchetta.
Anchetta 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts. Marushi snap throw. And
Davey Anderson called Wada safe. Got back in just the nick of time. A great throw by Marushi and by Kaiser to quickly apply the tag.
1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Good communication there by Marushi and Kaiser. They had to have had that planned for that kind of snap throw.
Absolutely.
Oh, that will go
Ingram
behind them.
Behind. Marushi will retrieve the wild pitch by Ingram, but no throw. And both Red Devil runners advance 90 feet. And yet again, Ingram finds himself in a situation. 2 runners in scoring position and only 1 out. You'll see infielder Connor Flowers step in, perhaps aware of the small ball Russell likes to put on in situations like these. Ingram will come to the plate. Fouled back again by Anchetta. Count runs even at 2-2. But as we saw in the top of the 4th, Ingram was able to escape a situation similar to this unscathed. But the count runs full now for Ingram.
Maybe the biggest pitch of the night coming right here.
Absolutely.
Foul back. We'll do it again, though.
Absolute battle here by both guys, both pitchers for the teams. One pitcher looking to record an out here and work his way towards escaping a jam. Did he go? Davey Anderson says no, and that'll load the bases for the Red Devils. Ingram disappointed, thought for sure he had Anchetta swinging on that one.
Now batting for the Red Devils, Number 7.
But
third baseman,
Davey Anderson
Tolliver.
said he held it up, and that'll bring up the Red Devil third baseman, Jacob Tolliver, with the bases loaded and only one out here in the top of the 5th inning. And Tolliver a chance to make this game a lot more interesting, as he'll take ball 1 up in the zone. No movement yet from the Tomcat bullpen. Ingram misses again. Count moves 2-0. Once again now, Ingram 3-0 here. He'll find the zone. Claw back a little bit now, 3-1. I think the signs of fatigue are definitely starting to show here for Ingram. His longest outing of the season by far. Just trying to find it. And he'll walk Tolliver. Walk in a run. Ignite will come across the score for the Red Devils.
Now batting for the Red Devils, the catcher, number 1.
Cutting the
Fisher.
lead to only 2 now. The score's now 4-2. Top of the 5th inning. And Coach Marucci will come to talk to Ingram.
I think he's going to make a change, yeah. Outstanding outing.
Absolutely.
As,
his longest by far. And
we're going to take a break here on MyTown TV. We'll be back with the changes in just a moment.
Download.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
And we're back here on MyTown TV, where the Ashland Tomcats now found their lead cut in half. It's 4-2, as third baseman Connor Flowers will take over. Noah, what do you got on Flowers?
Flowers this season for the Tomcats has appeared in 5 games, started 3, has gone through 23 and 2/3 innings, allowed 24 hits, 16 earned runs, walked 10 and struck out 20, has a record of 2-2 with 1 save, and has an ERA of 4.73.
Finds himself in a tough spot here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Looks like some of the changes we were talking about off the air there. Ingram, the normal shortstop,
moves back to his home.
Yeah, and I believe that is that Ward moved to
yes,
third?
Brennan Ward has slid over to third base now. He'll toe the infield grass.
Griffin Fisher 0 for 2 on the day.
Flowers will come with his first pitch of his outing. On the inside corner for strike 1.
Corners in, middle double play depth.
Flowers.
That's fair.
That'll score 2 for the Red Devils.
A 2-run double for Griffin Fisher. And we got a tie ball game now.
Tied game now, 4-4. And the Red Devils will have a courtesy runner.
For the Red Devils, number 23.
Number 9.
That's Noah Finch.
Noah Finch. At the plate now is the first baseman, Jaden Frazier.
Frazier singled in a run last time up. The senior quarterback for the Red Devils.
Flowers misses low and away with his first offering. 1-0.
Ashland going to concede the run up the middle as Ingram and Moore are back deep.
Frazier, a nice cut there.
Big swing there.
Looking to do some extra damage to that ball. Just missed it. Counts even at 1-1. Once again, big swing by Frazier. A bit behind. Count moves to 1-2 now. Misses upstairs with the offering. Count runs 2-2 now. Flowers comes with the 2-2. Breaking ball. Got him looking for the second out of the inning. Great pitch there by Flowers. Finding the inside corner with the off speed. After blowing 2 fastballs by Frazier. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Caden Criswell.
Criswell 1 for 2 on the day.
He'll watch strike 1. Flowers getting to his groove now. Gave up the leadoff double, but since then has been quick to his spot. Finding good spots in the zone. That'll be strike 2 after a cut by Criswell. 0-2 count now. 2 outs here on top of the 5th after the Red Devils have already played at 3 so far. Got him with the fastball for strike 3. Flowers relieves Ingram of his work in the top of the 5th. Struck out 2 after giving up a leadoff 2-run double of his work. And when we come back, we will see the Tomcats in the bottom of the 5th look to put some runs on the board after giving up 3 and losing their lead right here on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
And we're back here on MyTown TV. Red Devil pitcher Keone Anchetta is set to start his 5th inning of work as he will take on the now shortstop for the Tomcats, number 2, Zane Ingram. Ingram so far today is 1 for 2. After a single in the first, he grounded into double play in 3rd inning. Anchetta comes set with the 0-0. Ingram, shot toward the shortstop. And the Red Devil shortstop.
Now batting for your Tomcats, the second baseman, number 35, Asher Moore.
Made the play. That was Lane Paxton. Sorry about that. That'll bring up Tomcats second baseman, Asher Moore. Moore, 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Looking to add to his. Great day at the plate so far with another base hit. Moore chops one foul into the Tomcat dugout. Moves to 0-1. Anchetta looking very strong through into his 5th inning of work here. Although we did see some action earlier from the Red Devil bullpen. Looks like he may not need it as early as they thought he did. Moore once again rolls one down toward the Tomcat dugout. Count moves to 0-2 now. Moore's got to widen up now. Sit back a little bit more on a pitch and just see it through the infield now. 0-2. Fisher gives a sign. Anchetta shakes him off. Nin nods yes. Anchetta kicks, delivers. Moore swung on for strike 3. That'll bring up Tomcat first baseman Chandler Kaiser.
Number 24.
Kaiser, the sophomore.
Kaiser.
Came into this game batting .278, but so far is 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to get going here in the top of the 5th. And he'll loop one foul down the first base line. Move it to 0-1 here. Anchetta, once again, looking very, very strong on the mound here in the 5th inning. Kaiser will swing through the 0-1 offering, moving the count to 0-2 now. Anchetta shakes off Fisher. Once again gives him the nod. The 0-2 offering is swung on and popped up. Kaiser frustrated with his actions, and Tolliver will put it away for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Keone Anchetta. As we remain tied here at Alumni Field at Paul G. Blazer High School, the score is 4-4. When we come back on MyTown TV, we will see the top of the 6th inning.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball, where the Tomcats and Red Devils are tied at 4 as we head to inning number 6. Center fielder Grayson Kaiser will lead off. I'm Brian Hall, joined by Noah Rhodes. Connor Flowers starts his 2nd inning of work. Ungrounded foul towards the Tomcat dugout, 0-1. Flowers working quick in the dirt, ball 1. And the 1-1.
Popped up.
Yeah.
Kaiser calls off Marucci and Flowers to record the 1st out of the inning. And that will bring up the Red Devil leadoff, 2nd baseman Gunnar Hignite.
6, Ignite.
Gunnar 1 for 2, walked and scored last inning as the Red Devils got themselves into the 4-4 tie, sending 8 to the plate.
Off speed by Flowers just outside. To 1-0. Misses low there. 2-0 now. In favor of Hignite here at the plate. Flowers quickly set. Delivers the 2-0. On the outside corner for strike 1. Battling back in this at-bat now. 2-1. With 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Misses upstairs. Hignite thought about it, but thought against it in the end. Held off. Count moves 3-1. Hignite flies one out to right field. Dylan camps under it for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting for the Red Devils, the shortstop, number 13.
This may turn into a game where whoever makes a mistake.
Makes the next mistake.
Yeah.
It'll cost them the most.
Lane Paxton the plate. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt.
Flowers drops the breaking ball in for strike one. Flowers starting a bulk of his at-bats here with the breaking ball at 0-0. Not something you see. Pitching backwards, as some call it. Count moves to 1-1 as he misses the breaking ball down to the dirt. Fastball in there now for strike two. Count moves to 1-2. Flowers has done a relatively great job at staying ahead of his batters. Breaking ball fouled off and away into right field by Paxton. Count stays to 1-2. Fastball upstairs. Paxton lays off. Count runs even at 2-2. Popped up. Kaiser thinks he has room. Seems to run out of it, though, toward the end. Ball scrapes over into foul territory. Count stays at 2-2 for Paxton. Flowers looking to reciprocate 3 up, 3 down at the bottom of the fifth, right here at the top of the 6th inning. He delivers 2-2. Got him looking on the breaking ball. Flowers, another strikeout, adding to his great relief outing so far for the Tomcats. At the bottom of the 6th, we will see.
It will be Russell, Dillon, and Flowers coming up for the Tomcats. We'll be back here on MyTown TV. And we're back here on MyTown TV for this MyTown baseball matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and the Russell Red Devils, where we've got a good one here. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Keone Anchetta remaining on the mound for the Devils. It's a 4-4 game. I'm Brian Hall, joined by Noah Rhodes. Noah, take it away.
The designated
We will see
number 20,
the Tomcat
Nolan
designated hitter lead
Russell.
off the inning at 379 on the year. Looking to get something started for the Tomcats in the bottom of the 6th and retake the lead after giving it up in the top of the 5th. At 4-4, this has been one of the closest games Tomcats have been in at home this season. I don't want to give any commentators curse here, but Tomcats have yet to lose at home this season. Perfect record at Alumni Field. Anchetta delivers his first offering of the 6th inning, and Russell fouls it away behind the press box at 0-1. Anchetta has done a very great job at staying ahead of Kitters in the count. Ensuring he doesn't have to fall behind and pitch to anybody. Whenever he can control the count, he's been very, very well off. Russell skies one into left field. Wada giving chase. So is the shortstop. And both slide and dive, but neither can make the catch. And the count will move to 0-2 for Russell.
Russell singled his last time. Been trying to go that way towards left field all evening.
Tomcat dugout finally getting into it here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Russell swings at strike 3 in the dirt. Fisher will make the throw to Frazier. Frazier had to tiptoe on the bag in order to make that catch, but he stayed on the bag and recorded the first out.
For your Tomcats,
That'll bring up the senior outfielder for the Tomcats, number 7, Matt Dillon. Dillon to this point is he 0 for 2 or is he 1 for 2?
Dillon is 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
0 for 2 with a strikeout. Grounded out to the shortstop to end the 1st inning, and he'll take strike 1 on the corner. Anchetta consistently reaching 0-1 on all the batters he's facing, giving him lots of control in the at-bat. And he'll deliver strike 2. Dillon now down 0-2. Dillon fouls off an offering from Manchetta. Stay alive. Remains 0-2.
Coach Rice showing a lot of faith in Keone Anchetta, leaving him in this long.
Absolutely. Got the bullpen up and moving, but just keeping faith in his guy. That one misses way upstairs. But Anchetta remains ahead 1-2 with 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The sun finally starting to hide behind some clouds and finally set here on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Dillon lines one right at the Red Devils' second baseman, Gunnar Hignite, for the 2nd out of the inning. And that will bring up the Tomcat pitcher, number 13, Connor Flowers.
The pitcher, number 13, Connor Flowers.
Flowers today is, we'll say 0 for 2 with a ground out to the pitcher in the 1st and a fielder's choice in the 4th. Flowers takes ball 1 upstairs. Steps into the box here. Coach Marucci and the Tomcats are desperate for base runners at this point in the game. After a semi-run explosion in the 1st, their bats have been rather quiet for the Tomcats ever since, as Flowers takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Counts even at 1-1. Anchetta delivers. Flowers pops one into right field. Criswell gets under it for the 3rd out of the inning.
And we're going to go to the 7th in a tie game here. Russell 4, Ashland 4. We'll be back with the 7th inning here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of 16th Region Baseball, where we've got a good one 4-4. Ashland and Russell going into the top of the 7th. Connor Flowers remains on the mound for the Tomcats, but he will have to deal with the heart of the Devil order. 3, 4, 5, Wada and Chetta and Tolliver. And looking ahead to the bottom half of inning 7, it will be 9-1-2. So there isn't one more at bat for Brady Marucci, at least lurking for the Tomcats.
Leading off for the Red Devils, the left fielder, number 8,
Wada comes to the plate, 2 for 3 on the day, scored a run. Important out to get the first out here for Flowers. In the dirt ball one.
Once again, starting with that breaking ball.
Seems to be the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. 1 fouled off to the right side, out of play. We'll run it to 1-1. And 1-1. Again, fouled out of play. 1-2. Big pitch coming here. My guess is going to be another breaking ball.
With how consistently he's thrown it to both corners, I would have to expect one as well. But
fastball up.
Fastball upstairs. Wada able to lay off.
Flowers decides to waste one there. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball grounded towards Ingram at short. Up with it. Across the diamond.
For the first out of the inning.
First out. The biggest out. Get that first one. That will bring up Keone and Chetta.
Number 15, the pitcher.
0 for 2 with a walk and scored a run. You know, Keone started this game on the mound and gave up 3 quick, but settled in, and now here we are. He's still on the mound in a 4-4 game in the 7th. First pitch up.
Speaks volumes about a player if they can have a rough start and just continue to go out there and give it the best they can and not let the errors of their ways in the beginning of the game affect them.
Absolutely. That shows a senior. And the 1-1. Curveball again. That is foul. Just foul down the left field line. That will bring in Chetta back to the box in a 1-2 count.
I did not believe Anchena was aware of that.
Yeah, he was just running the bases.
Standing on second.
Ancheta returns to the box. 1-2 count with 1 out here. As we mentioned, another at bat for Brady Marucci coming up in the bottom half of this inning, regardless of the situation. Up for ball 2, 2-2. You have to imagine, as the discussion was up here earlier, that Marucci will be walked in the, regardless, in the bottom half. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Chetta with a fastball there for, I believe, his 4th strikeout on the night. And
now batting for the Red Devils, the shortstop, number 13.
What is 2 1/3 innings of work at this point?
I believe Ancheta was looking curveball there and got the fastball from Flowers. That'll bring up Tolliver. Tolliver single and a walk, scored a run. There's that first pitch breaking ball, strike 1.
Very consistent with that pitch as well. Seems to always find that outside corner.
0-1. Fouled down the right side, a quickly 0-2 to Tolliver. In this situation, most of the night since he's been on the mound, Flowers just went with the fastball up. But that breaking ball is always in the back of a hitter's mind.
I'll give him the fastball.
Grounded to Ingram.
The middle. Ingram whips it across the diamond for the 3rd out of the inning.
That's
and as
where
we
we'll
mentioned
end it.
earlier, we'll see the 9-1-2 for the Tomcats at the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll see Morrison, then we'll see the dangerous bat of Brady Marucci. Whether we'll see him hit, we don't know. But we will know when we come back to the bottom of the 7th inning here on MyTown TV.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Fresh Start Health is now accepting new patients in Moorhead. Walk-ins are welcome for primary care, counseling, hepatitis and STI treatment, psychiatry, and addiction medicine. Book online at freshstarthealth.com or call 606-225-8200. Fresh Start Health, next to Fazoli's, Moorhead.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
And we're back here on MyTown TV, coverage of 16th Region Baseball. This MyTown matchup between the Ashland Tomcats and Russell Red Devils. We are tied going in the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Groves, a sophomore, making his 10th appearance, all in relief this season. 2-0 record with 1 save and a 1.18 ERA. One thing about Caleb Groves is he pounds the strike zone, and so he's always looking to get ahead. And if Ashland has seen him at any point, they will be looking to hit early in the count. And I'm going to toss it over to Noah Rhodes for the bottom of the 7th.
We will see Chase Morrison, Tomcat left fielder, lead off here in the bottom of the 7th, and Groves will deliver the 0-0. Like you said, needing to attack. First pitch, Morrison swings, chops one foul toward Coach Shane Marucci, moving it to 0-1.
Morrison 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice.
Groves delivers the 0-1. Plunks Morrison for his 18th on the season now. And no base open to give Marucci now.
Now batting for your
Tomcats.
Coach Rice? It's the catcher, number 3, Brady Marucci.
Fisher talking to Groves. Looking over to the Red Devil dugout, see if they're going to give him the intentional base on balls.
You know, this is a situation where you could ask 100 coaches and probably get a 50-50 split on what they want to do here. I would say if they pitch to him, they're going to pitch.
They're going to pitch him away.
Yes, very gingerly, yes.
Coach Rice will elect to go at Marucci. Morrison gets the lead at first base. Marucci stands in the box. First pitch in the dirt. Morrison takes off to second base. He'll reach standing up.
No, but you know what that means now.
The base is open.
The base is now open.
And they will walk
now
Marucci intentionally.
It's the center fielder, number 1.
Bring up
LJ
Tomcat center fielder
Murphy.
number 1, LJ Murphy. Murphy, chance to be a walk-off warrior for the Tomcats here with a runner in scoring position. And with no outs, Coach Marucci may put on a little bit of sacrifice baseball here to advance these runners into scoring position.
I would be surprised if Coach doesn't bunt here.
Groves.
I've been wrong before.
Murphy squares the bunt, pulls it back. Ball misses outside. Count moves to 1-0 on Murphy. Morrison giving a little jab. Squares the bunt again. That pitch looked to be in about the same spot as the last one, but that one called a strike by Jeff Atkins. Count moves to 1-1, breaks even. Murphy, right on the white chalk of the left-handed batter's box. Even at 1-1, Groves delivers. Murphy squares the bunt, pulls it back. Count moves to 2-1 now. Coach Marucci tells Morrison to extend his lead a little further.
Ahead in the count, he may take the bunt off here. Nope.
Murphy squares the bunt. Gets it down.
Oh, good one.
A perfect bunt by L.J. Murphy, and the bases will be loaded for the senior Tomcat,
Now
number
batting
2,
for
Zane
your Tomcats.
Ingram.
It's the shortstop, number 2.
Now you're in a
Zane
situation, Noah,
Ingram.
where you got to bring everybody in, including the outfield.
Everybody in.
A deep fly ball or even a middle-of-the-road fly ball ends the ball game.
With the speed of Morrison on third base, anything into the outer half of the outfield will surely score him, even if it's caught by an outfielder. Ingram stands tall in the box. Very confident bat waggle. Groves delivers the 0-0.
Nowhere to put him. He's got to attack now.
He has to come to Ingram in this situation. Ingram has shown he has the pop. 2 home runs on the season. But it's not necessarily power that will do it here for the Tomcats. Maybe just some good placement by Ingram will win on the game.
That'll do it.
And that will surely do it.
Nope, that's shorter than I thought.
Very short. He missed the ball.
And that will do it.
Zane Ingram will walk it off for the Tomcats here.
Your Tomcats will win it here, 5-4 at Alumni Field.
The final score, 5-4. Ingram skies one into center field and lost in between the wind and the lights of Alumni Field. The center fielder, Kaiser, could not make a play on the ball. And Chase Morrison will come across to score. And it's nothing but a good time here at Alumni Field. The Tomcats win it all here, 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th inning, courtesy of a Zane Ingram shot into center field.
And
we'll have the stats and the recap here on MyTown TV when we come back.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court has driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia, I am your 24/7 Commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Back here on MyTown TV, where we just concluded a pretty good MyTown matchup Ashland has defeated Russell 5-4 on a walk-off single by Zane Ingram. The winning pitcher will be Connor Flowers. He'll go to 3-2 on the season. The losing pitcher, Caleb Groves, gets his first loss of the season. He'll go to 2-1. I had the Tomcats for only 6 hits, but I didn't count up the walks and hit by pitch, and I think that played a big part, especially early on, as we saw Keone and Chetta start slow, give up 3 in the first, but settle in and pitch well. The same for Zane Ingram, his most extended outing of the year. You know, he almost doubled his total of innings tonight, and so that's got to be a good sign for both coaches, Coach Rice and Marucci.
Absolutely. I mean, Coach Marucci, happy with the win, obviously, over a region opponent, but definitely a few things to work on as they take on Raceland tomorrow. Got to be perfect. Looking for revenge, as I said, lost 4-0 in Ramland a couple weeks ago. Looking to bounce back and take that one and show that they are one of, if not the favorite team in the 16th region this season.
Absolutely, and that'll be a good one here tomorrow night. You'll be back here, Noah, I assume, I think with Chris Pullen.
I believe so.
Chris been a little under the weather. We hope he's better. I will be next door for Ashland and Rowan County softball. Get my first look at the real home run hitters here, the kittens over there.
They are.
But that's where we're going to end it here. 5-4. Ashland has defeated Russell in this My Town matchup. We appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.